Hello, everybody. I'm Finwin, and here I am back with Europa Universalis playing as Hamburg, and trying to do the Bunte Kuh achievement. So, where I last left off, I just annexed Oldenburg and annexed Verden, and I'm pretty much just at a moment of peace where not really much is happening at the moment, but we're going to continue on and just wait for an opportunity to be able to strike somewhere to further expand our borders. So let's see. Magdeburg is looking for conductori. Who are you fighting though? Poland and Lithuania. I have a feeling that Poland and Lithuania are going to kind of wreck y'all's faces, so I'm not going to rent out. I should be utilizing the whole rent out troops more often, but may not necessarily be the smartest thing to rent out troops when you know your troops are going to get smacked down pretty hard. So by judging this here, we are able to make a advancement in our military technology, but I think I'm going to hold back on that for right now, just so I could probably utilize my military points to help me bump up my Republican tradition if necessary. And I do have a decent leader. I might keep him around for maybe 2 cycles, maybe more, depending on what's going on. But, I'm just going to keep on going. I believe the Britannia is the mission that I'm trying to fulfill. Yep. So I get some extra diplomatic points. It would be nice to catch up on the diplomatic technology. And I do have rebels, but I don't think they're going to be much of an issue for me. Only a K stack. I can easily take care of that. We do have this. Normally I would take this mission. Not mission. Make this modifier right here. Because having prestige is nice. But even with that +1 prestige, it's not really going to help me much. I'll still decay, but not as fast, of course. But I don't want to set my back up. I don't want to set myself back for the admin and diplo points that it's worth. So I'll just lose a little bit of prestige. Don't really expect to. I might eventually qualify myself to be able to get that mission to where I get 50 prestige to get that 100 admin. So, because I think you have to be below 25 to be allowed to have that, and I do need to put another claim back on Mecklenburg so I can jump on to his country when things are looking bad for him. So let's get this last fabrication on Brunswick, and let's pull them back, and let's go back to Mecklenburg, and let's throw down our claim that this land belongs to Hamburg. So I could stop here for a second, kind of look around as far as potential people to. Let's pull this back. I will throw him back on to get that fabrication going again, but Austria is beating up his free city. And it is looking like Austria will not defend him because obviously he is at war with him. And it looks like a good amount of the trade league here will not protect him. So actually, this will actually be a good time for me to strike. Let me just get an idea. So it's going to be Lucca, which is going to be way down there. Lucca. Let me look at that again. Lucca, Mecklenburg, and the Knights. I highly doubt the Knights are going to be able to have much help unless, given access through all of the Holy Roman Empire. But let's just kind of look at what I'm working with here. Friesland, no army. I'm assuming Mecklenburg is probably going to have the biggest army out of this group here. So that's 7K right there. And let's look at the Knights. I'm pretty sure it might be the T. And he's only got 3,000. So technically I could just go at this war myself. Granted, I wish I had a claim on Mecklenburg. But sorry. These are cheap provinces. I could just bring them in. maybe possible vassalization, but I think I'm already kind of struggling to keep these two under wraps, and they're just one province minors. It's got 16 development here, 6 development there. But you know what, let's do it. I'm gonna go war, and I think I'm just gonna bring in Lubeck just in case. But well, actually, let me check something here, because he might be interested in. He's not interested in that land. Brandenburg's not interested in that land. I do have more favors with Brandenburg. I guess I might as well use up my favors with Brandenburg, because later on down the road, I am going to break my alliance with him. He has lands that I want to advance in, so let's use Brandenburg just to be on the safe side. Hit all the wrong buttons here. And on the wrong person too, so let's go back. Let's start this war as pulled in Brandenburg. We'll take Friesland. And next day, I definitely, yeah, let's take out that army. Alright. So there goes the majority of their army right there. I'm going to leave one guy there to maintain siege, even though Brandenburg's going to take care of that for me. I'm going to finish off this siege real quick. And who actually came in? Just 3. So let's finish that. Got Wismar. I can roll on over to Friesland, I guess, if I have access through Austria, which he is willing to give me that access. So, and since I think it's a level 1 fort, so honestly, all I really need to do, let's get 4 troops. Let's send them over. We'll keep my 7 stack here, and I will just anticipate. Let's see, Lucas got 1,000 troops, and the Knights has 3,000. That's it. That's all they have. I could take my 7 stack and head down to Lucca, most likely, because the Shadow Kingdom has not fired off yet. How far can I go? So I really can't go that far. That's okay. We will just... My navy's under attack by... Okay, that's gonna not be a problem right there. I think he's backing him up. Yeah. But that's okay. I'm just gonna pull away from this battle. I don't have an admiral there, and I don't want to lose any of my ships. That's gonna pull down my power projection. I think it was already below 50. Would it be... I was going to think about getting myself an admiral. Getting a free one. But I guess I'm going to hold back on that too, because I don't necessarily want to spend any of my diplomatic points. I want to get my diplomatic technology caught up. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to crunch on the ice there. But are they building up troops? They're still at 4,000. I could ride out the 5 years, and I probably could take Friesland and all of Mecklenburg. Granted, as far as aggressive expansion, I think I'm going to get that extra aggressive expansion that I don't necessarily want. But I do have a lazy diplomat. Let's just work on outraged countries, if anything, because might as well try to keep coalitions to a minimum once I start taking more land. I mean, I think Brunswick is my... Well, hold on. I know we've had this debate before. Brunswick was my rival before, when I thought he wasn't. Then I realized he was, and then I lost him as a rival. This game is really bent on having... Because there was a mission before that, it was having me to have a claim on Holstein, and I was like, nah, I don't want to create any CBs, any malice between me and Denmark quite yet. But this game is really bent on starting out that aggressiveness between us. But that's okay. Alright, so Austria took Friesland. Hopefully he doesn't annex him. Actually, let me see if I could still do privateer if that bring me up. Nah. No, I need to start protecting trade to get some money back. But while at war, let's pull it in. Can I get more navy? I could, but not a good idea. Let's just bump up the papal influence so I can get that free stability sooner or later. I'm going to keep my 4-stack there so that once... Because I believe he's a free city. Yes, I don't think Austria is going to consume him. It'd be silly for him to, because then that'll just bring down his imperial authority. So once Friesland and Austria peace out between each other, I will have an immediate siege on him. Hopefully the sooner he does it, the better, so I'll have more pluses to be able to siege him down quicker. Alright, so there goes Mecklenburg. Let's pull you back. What is the war participation looking like? Mostly me and Brandenburg, and I guess my vassals do contribute to my score, so... Can I go down to Lucca yet? I can. Alright, let's go take care of Lucca real quick. I'm sure they're somehow making their army... He only has 1k, I think. Oop, I do have rebels I need to take care of. And it is an 8k, so... Let's meet up at a place where I don't get a river crossing. So don't do it at Bremen, don't do it at Ostfriesland, which I think is East Frisia. So let's meet up at... Ooh. Alright, so let's just get over here real quick. I don't mind having this separatism that's about to happen there, because I think that modifier will coincide with the rebels rising recently thing. I don't know the exact duration of it, but... That's weird. I didn't even see, like, the, I didn't see the peace treaty between them. Usually you'll see peace treaties between people you have interests on. At least for my setup, that's what I got. Well, this makes this very interesting in the sense of... My goal is to take Friesland, but I am not at war with the person who has Friesland. Well, this is interesting. Definitely interesting. So, what do I do? I mean, honestly, having Friesland isn't necessarily the best thing for me anyways. Granted, it's a nice province, 20 development. It is Dutch, though, so like once the Dutch revolts start coming around, I'm going to have to deal with the whole Dutch situation. But, honestly, that's just going to be Austria's problem, most likely. Alright, so, let's... Okay, so now I have access to... I don't want to go through there. It's just Brunswick that's not giving me the access. I think he isn't going to give me access for quite a while as well, because we used to be rivals, we got negative relations. So I wonder... Do I have enough maneuver to... No, we have equal maneuver. So... Let's meet up there on the same time type of scenario. So let's have you wait 2 days and move in so that I can get flanking. Let's keep this guy, because I think he is my general too, so I don't want him to not be there when I need him to do the fighting. So like I said, I'm going to get the crossing penalty, but that's okay, I'm flanking him. Let's take back this province. And I guess if anything, I might take Mecklenburg. Lucca is already taken care of by my vassal, which is really nice. Man, alright, so this war is pretty much a run and done. We do have a possibility to attack East Frisia, which I definitely want his province, even though it's in the English Channel. It's not Dutch. It is a good one to take, in my opinion. We're about to have a turn of the year. Do I have my diplomatic advisor? Yes, I do. So I will get the AE to knock down at a better percentage. With the 30 prestige, that also gives me that 15%. So let me think here. I should go to war with East Frisia. So let's pull this back over, because if the other person I'm fighting is going to be Pomerania, place 8 France. Yeah, let's do that. France would actually be a pretty good ally, and I have a threat and attitude towards him, which would mean people that are considered his rival should have a plus towards me because of that. Let's set this to friendly so that maybe he can improve relations. Let's do this with France as well. So I would like for them to be friendly with me. Same thing with England. And anyone else big that I would like to have as a friend. I mean, Aragon's doing pretty good, even though he is under a PU with Castile. And I think Naples was feeling rebellious, but not so much anymore. So yeah, the big three here I would like to be friends with would be England, France, and Austria. So I am pretty close to my cap for military power. Let's bump up my Diplo. Has to get advantage of trade, which is really nice, because I think trade is my big money maker. Almost 50%. Let's get an idea what things look like, since I can't eat Friesland. I can eat Mecklenburg, though. Whew. So I'm going to have to ride this out. If anything, I'm going to eat up... lose some Diplo points because these are not my war goals. It's going to cause a lot of people to get upset with me. So what I need to do is start making good relations with this people in this list I know that I can remove from this list. For example, Trier. I think he will naturally not join the coalition after some time, so I need to work on people who would still join the coalition. Because I'm assuming 1480, the call for peace will start coming around. And at the rate at which my improved relations work with aggressive expansion, so I'm expecting to have at least another 7.8, so almost 8 aggressive expansion down the drain by the time to the latest time that I should call for peace to reduce the coalition size here. So looking at this again, so like for example, I mean, like, I probably poorly explained that. So, like, for example, but this is what I mean. Don't need to worry about Trier, Utrecht, Pomerania, Bremen. Because I am looking at a 38 plus here. So, like, Austria, for example, I definitely need to improve relations with them. So let's take care of him first. Because, I mean, he's the big guy. Ideally, you want to make sure that the big guys don't join the coalition, and just try to reduce as many people as possible as joining the coalition. My vassals are so cool. Thanks, guys. Now, I wonder if Austria has interest in Galray. Oh, I forgot about my military points. He is interested in Galray, so that could potentially cause issues for me later on or very soon because he's going to want to eat all the Dutch culture there. You know, let's bump up Republican tradition just because I'm not really doing much else with my military points at the moment. Don't want to necessarily take a military technology until 2 years. So we're just going to kind of ride this out. I could start this war. I mean, honestly, I don't need to. I probably shouldn't consume those two just because it's just not. Let me think here. What if I go to war with you? Would Austria actually intervene? The answer is no. I would like to bring Brandenburg into it just so that Brandenburg can take care of Pomerania. How big is Pomerania's army? 9K. Honestly, I don't need them. No, I got this. I don't need Brandenburg to help me out. Because I'm gonna take care of East Frisia's army, and Pomerania is just he doesn't have a big enough army to take care of me. I mean, what I could do is do this. Just leave one guy over here. Go wreck his face. Yes. Let's get that more trade power. Let's get that inflation down. Things are looking good. Saxony sold a province to Nuremberg. So Nuremberg is not going to be a free city anymore. It's a duchy. Oh, he might have gotten consumed and then released. Come on, Bremen. Come on, buddy. Let me through. I got some people to beat up here. Well, let's pull this back from Austria just because it's not really helping me out so much. Let's take care of Pomerania's army. Let's get back with improving. Wait. am still. Let's take this back from Bremen. As far as the military access, so I can save on Diplo points. And then once he comes back, let's go back to improving relations with Austria on the 17th. So take care of that. So I'm taking care of Pomeranian's army and flanking him. Let's do this. Let's shift consolidate. Let's keep one guy here. And let's see if we can try to chase down the rest of his dudes. I figured he was going to run to Danzig. Where are you going? Nah. Alright, let's move on to the other provinces. I didn't catch him. So does he just have an incredibly fast guy? 4 maneuver. So this is going to be kind of annoying. Let's take Danzig. He's just going to run away. There's going to be no... I ain't going to be able to catch him, basically. So, if I had to guess what he's doing... I just realized that Brunswick just got really big there. But what I think he might be doing that annoying tactic where he's going to go for one of my 1 stacks there. Which is not cool. Let's strengthen the government again so I don't have to worry about what's happened to my military points. Let's just move this on to the capital. So, I mean, I'm not really going to take anything from Pomerania. But maybe I can pressure him to get out of the war soon and for him not to be annoying. I have to guess that he's really going for... This is taking pretty long. They're only 30 days. Oh, okay, there's his army. Where are you going? He's probably going to go for that 1 stack. Ah, knew it. Okay, that's cool. And he did sortie. Let me think here. Let's just get a Merc going here in a second. Just trying to figure out what he's doing. Just have my guys support me. Alright. River crossing. Where am I going to see a river crossing? So let's go back to Strassland. And at the same time, let's make a Merc there so I can meet up and be at full strength without being out over the force limit. Alright, let's shift consolidate. Let's beat him up. Alright, that's a good beat up right there. Let's take the support off. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure he's either going to run to Stolp. He's going to run to one of these provinces. Maybe Danzig? I'm not quite sure if they're so keen about running to provinces that are already taken by... Oh yeah, there we go. So go over Stolp. Hopefully... I need to catch him. I need to catch him, so let's... This is annoying. It's because of this Fort of Control. The Knights went out. Yeah, let's do it. I did not realize that he was the war leader. Oh well. I got money out of the deal. Got some prestige. I am Black Flag now, which is not cool. I do have my vassal help me siege that down. But you know what? Let's just... Alright. Alright. I am like being super inefficient with this right now. Let's just go for his capital. He's just going to run around and just be annoying, but that's okay. He's going... Oh, I was going to say, is he going on some... He is going to Newmark. I could intercept him there. So let's shift consolidate and fight him. Oh boy. I wish what they would do with this, because I mean they continue on with all the expansions. They kept on adding more and more of these little things, losing one stability. I want them to eventually make one where with like some DLC you actually get +1 to stability. And for the people I guess who've actually put in and got all the expansions and such, it'd be pretty funny to get that one expansion where it gives you like that +1 stability or something like that. So you know, lost stability. Let's take that out. He does... Can I catch him? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now he only has a 1 stack that I need to deal with. And I cannot get to it. So annoying. Let's just get his capital. Let's just knock him out as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm sure Brandenburg wants to jump in on this. But he's going for Silesia. Silesia has no friends. So Brandenburg is going to get a little bit bigger. Bavaria? It's in the trade league. Man, Bavaria got beat down pretty hard. There we go again. Let's just keep the siege progress, but let's take care of this 2 stack. Alright, so I got France at a good place. Let's go back and siege. Austria is the emperor still. So I think for the rest of this, I'm pretty much just going to ride out this war. I'm going to take East Frisia. Didn't get Friesland, but that's okay. And just kind of make sure that for that one province that I am going to take, I don't think that's going to cause any coalitions here. Yeah, it's not going to make anyone too upset to even think about it, so let me think. Yeah, let's just get my navy out there so I can progress that siege faster, so I can end this war faster, because I'm just going to keep on wasting my troops fighting Pomeranian troops here. And I stacked wipe his army, so I'm putting Pomerania in a pretty bad place here. I'm pretty sure once Brandenburg is done with this war, which, let's see how soon that could potentially be. He's about to take his capital, so that's going to end really soon. And I'm sure Brandenburg is going to swing around and start attacking Pomerania because what I've done to beat him up. Yeah, I do remember that I wanted to throw some claims on Mecklenburg. So when I can see that once my truce is done with him, so in the next 5 years, I can consume him. Yep, so as expected, I figured Brandenburg was going to eat Silesia. What's going to fall first, East Frisia or Pomerania's capital? It's a race. It's a race. Pomerania's building his army back up again. There goes East Frisia. Let's pull this guy home. My navy's under attack. Oh yeah. Well, that's expected. So let's just try to pull that back in as soon as possible. So I don't want to lose any of my ships. Once I take Pomeranian's capital, and he's just going to keep on trying to get some troops around. I'll probably stack wipe it. Alright, you know what? I can actually... Let's just pull that right there. I don't need to take the attrition. He's going on the ship. He's doing some desperate measure stuff here. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on just beating him up. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking. And I got Stettin. So, what I'm going to do, just pull this back and just tell Pomerania, no, I don't want to make Denmark any stronger. I don't want to make a one province minor because it is HRE land. But no, I don't want to make one province minor over there because more than likely Poland is just going to eat it up. I wish Pomerania was my rival. I could have humiliated him. But let's just remove his rivals. Alright, let's remove Lübeck as a rival. And keep your alliances. Give me your money. And let's just do the whole military access removal thing so that I can work up the extra prestige. And I will be happy with that. Alright, so let's pull my troops back home. And let's take in East Frisia. Whew. Man, he's got a lot of money. I just want to do that with my inflation. 1.08. Not bad for all that money. And I do have economics, and that inflation will come down in time. So winning. Let's get you back to doing trade in Lübeck. It's only 39 admin, so I think at most I was only going to save a couple of admin if I brought down war exhaustion. Might as well take care of that sooner than later. Might as well take this mission. And you know what? Let's take military tech, because we can. So that gives us access to cannons, which is really nice. And this is definitely a good stopping point, I would say. Just got done with that war. And I think East Frisia is not part of the Holy Roman Empire, so I don't have to worry about Austria telling me to revoke that. So if anything, I'll definitely put a pause to it right here as far as my power creating base goes, and kind of think about what I'm going to do next. I mean, Mecklenburg definitely in 5 years. Definitely want to get Bremen into the fold here. Might start something here with Brunswick. I mean, I wish he was my rival. Maybe I could give him as a rival again since he got a little bit bigger. And who knows, right? So, if anything, I appreciate y'all watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.